Okay, sorry, just saying. Hey, it's Kimberlee and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna try something that I think is scary. I'm gonna try vlogging my day. So I am going to be doing kind of like a day in the life of a dancer, but it's literally just today because every day is different. Today I'm going to take ballet, hence why I'm sitting in a leotard. I'm gonna go take ballet and then I'm going to go to an audition in the afternoon. So this is going to be my vlog for the day. I am almost leaving. I live outside of the city, so I'm just gonna take a 40-minute train ride in and we'll see how it turns out. Also, the same thing that I used on my hair, this Nourish and Shine Restorative Butter, it says you can use for your skin, so I'm trying that out on my legs today. My legs get really dry, so especially in the winter, so I'm gonna try this out. I already put it on. They look like legs that are not ashy, and we will see how the day goes. I just want you guys to see this amazingly ridiculous warm coat that I have on. It's from Calvin Klein. I got it like 2 holiday seasons ago and I freaking love it. It has something that you can't see. It has like insulation, there it is, on the inside, and I kid you not, it is the warmest ever. This is faux fur. I wouldn't have it any other way. But I have never been so warm. Yeah, like I could wear short sleeves under that and be like completely warm. Insulated right here, fierce hood, like splurge meaning like $100-something. That's a lot to me. But it has come back to me like trifold. It's so amazing and so freaking warm. I saw something really cool on Instagram this morning. It was from this actress who is in like a really big show right now, but then she also just got another big show, and so she was talking about manifestation, and she wrote down this manifestation about like 2 years ago about the show that she just got, where she was basically claiming it, and she was just like, I thank you, Lord, so much for giving me this opportunity or whatever. And like 2 years later, like she got it, and so she was talking about how she literally manifested it into reality, and it just kind of inspired me. So I wrote down some goals of myself, and it's kind of funny to like be saying like, oh, I got this and I got that, but just kind of saying it out loud and keeping like a track of it in my little notes, so that hopefully one day I can look back on it and say that that happened and I did manifest it. It's just one of those things where like, especially me as a performer and like not booking every 5 seconds, just one of those reminders that like, don't choose fear, but really like claim it, claim what you want, like put it down, write it down, and then just make it that your goal. Okay, so I obviously can't film in there, but here's my ballet getup. You know? So I didn't want to like mess up my hair too much, so I just like pulled it back really easily. This is the sad part about like trying to have a good braid out, but then also wanting to take class. I'm like, I just please hope I don't sweat it back. So hopefully it's not too frizzy after. Okay, so I just got done with class and my hair kind of held up well. So now I gotta change my clothes, put on some makeup, and then I will head to my audition. Okay, so I'm leaving class now. That was a really good class. I haven't been in ballet in a while because I'm trying to like save money, but my next audition is probably technical, so I thought I'd give myself a warm up. But my new ballet shoes were like slipping off my feet the whole time, so that was kind of frustrating. I might have to return them, and usually you can't return them, so that was a bummer. So yeah, so now I'm gonna pop back on the train and head down to, ooh, look at this bad boy, and head down to my next audition, and put my makeup on and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, and I also need to get food because I'm really hungry. Okay, so I just finished eating and I luckily got a later number for my audition, so now I'm just putting on my face so I look better and more presentable. So now I've got my makeup on, a little Fenty lip, and so now I'm just gonna stretch out, wait for my turn, and hopefully it's a good audition. So I just danced and now I'm gonna stay to sing, so hope the vocals are good. This is what I wore, classic. So when I sometimes have a lot of time before I need to sing, I rent a room so that I can warm up, especially because singing's not my first thing. I am always a little bit hesitant, but I'm trying to be fearless. So this is me renting a room after I've just danced. Actually, it was more like perfect dance, and I can't hold the camera because I don't know how to do that. And now I'm going to keep singing so that I feel comfortable, and so that's awesome. And yeah, this is me vlogging and not knowing what to do. Okay, so I just sang and it was okay. This is just a learning process. I'll get better and better. I need to get a coaching so that I feel more comfortable. But yeah, so that is my day. I'm just gonna head home and get ready for tomorrow. Okay guys, so I am home and I'm about to take off this face, but I wanted to come in and talk about my audition today and everything, just like auditions in general. So yeah, if you didn't know already, I am a dancer in the city, in New York City, and yeah, so today's audition was really fun. So we did like an athletic style dance, which I love. I would say like that kind of style, like jazz, athletic, lots of jumps and turns type thing is like my favorite type of thing to do. So I was really happy about that. And then I was just talking before a little bit about how like, oh, I felt like I'm always a little hesitant when I have to sing because it's like my second thing or whatever, or like it's not my strongest thing. So I always try to remind myself to like just like calm down or like lose myself in the story and stuff like that. But I think as a dancer, the perfectionist of like wanting to always get everything right kind of like messes with me. So I'm trying to work on that to be mentally focused, to just like go in and just like tell the story, you know, but I just like can't help but how I think. So I'm working on it and stuff like that. But yeah, so, and I had another audition yesterday, which is so funny. It was for a commercial that like called for dancers, and then when we got there, they're like, just so you know, we like don't want any dancers. Like we want people that are like regular and like that don't want to do any choreography or anything like that. So I'm like, great, so why am I here? Okay. But it was really interesting because all we had to do was very basic things and to some music. And so it was just reminding me to like, just for commercial auditions specifically, it's not about like overacting or anything like that. It's just like doing exactly what the director asks. And so I really love commercial auditions. I wish I did it more often because it's just like, you're just kind of like playing around. Oh, I was taking my makeup off, I said. So I really want to get more audition opportunities for commercials because it's just a different world. Like, I feel like in the theater world, you're kind of like, like, I'm doing so much, like, well, you know, but like in the commercial world, it's like, okay, the director said like, just do this one thing, like just do it. And I found myself being like, oh, well, he said waiting in line. So I'm like waiting in line and doing stuff. And I realized that the other actors in the room weren't doing that at all. And I was like, shoot. You know, I was unique in my own approach, but it made me realize, like, do exactly what they asked. They just said you're waiting in line, and then you're going to do something on this count or whatever. So it just reminded me, like, just do that. Like, less is more. Just do exactly what's given. Whereas like in the dance world or the theater world, it's like, ooh, they threw that in there. Ooh, they did that like that. Ooh, that was so smart. Like we had to like take ownership. So, um, just like a little hint or tip or whatever. If there's anybody out there that's an actor or whatever, cool. You know the experience as well. Do I have any more auditions? I have a ton next week. So now I just like switch hats and focus more on working and stuff like that. And then if anything comes up or I get callbacks, then I'll go to those as well. But yeah, so downside of dance of the theater world, as some of you know, are artists in general, is that you're just always dealing with rejection. So if you cannot handle rejection like every single day, multiple times a day sometimes, and for years, like until you get that yes, like you have to change the mindset. You have to realize that that is just how it is. Like you're not always going to book something. It could be few and far between. It could be all the time if you're just happen to be that fortunate, but you just have to keep striving. And I've definitely been trying to place my head mentally in that idea as well, because it gets really hard. Like it is not a field that is always praising you. It is definitely a field that's always, sorry, I'm taking off my eye makeup if you didn't already realize. It is a field that is not always praising you. It is a field that is always critiquing you. It's still fun and exciting and you're doing what you love, but just realize what comes with it. So that's my little like tidbit. I'm going to keep taking this makeup off. I can't remember if there were other things I was going to say, but this is my first like vlog. So it was, to me, an eventful-ish day. But now I'm home. I was going to take this off, do a little bit of editing, some eating, because I really didn't have that much food today. I was just on the go so much. I need to do grocery shopping because that is why I don't really have any food at home right now, other than my brandless stuff, which I just need some veggies. I need produce. I really need to go to the grocery store to get some produce, so I'm probably going to do that soon. Yeah, so this is going to be my look for how I'm going to end this video, but thank you so much, as always, for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Good night.